Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for F1 Manager 2023 as we continue our hard mode difficulty run here with Alfa Tauri. And I am excited to get this season started. This is the start of our second season, and I think things are going to be pretty awesome. I hope. We'll find out how good the research I did last year was. We're still not quite built any parts yet. We're still doing some more development. I decided to do 2 rounds of development before I build any parts, just so we get basically the best parts. We're not wasting money on substandard parts. I mean, I could build some parts right now that would be good, and honestly probably pretty good. In fact, if we go through, like, let's say look at the on the floor, for example. If we were to go look at this part right here and compare it to, I mean, it's a massive increase. But the one we're going to get after that is going to be even better. So we're going to have to wait a little bit. These first 3 races are going to be all that we're going to have to get through before we start getting some of these other parts in. And it's going to save us a good chunk of money, I think. So we're going to go with that. I have no idea. We're going to have to do the same things that we did at the end of last season and to just hope that we overachieve. We're going to say one person. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say both drivers get into Q2. And then I'm going to say one driver gets into Q3. We're going to go for that. I think that's going to be good. In fact, can't edit that one. Okay, that's fine. We're not going to get fastest lap, I don't think. Would be nice if we did. I'm going to say one driver gets into points, because at the beginning of last season we got into points. Why couldn't we get into points this season, you know? And then we'll go ahead and guarantee qualifying. Let's just do both drivers top 15. Let's do something like that. See what this does for us. Actually, you know what? We're going to get parts here in about 3 races. Let's drop this down to 3. And then maybe if we're getting some really good stuff, some really good parts, maybe we can bump it up higher after that. So some decent things we've locked in here. I really have no idea how we're going to look at this first race out. And like I said, we've just got to get through the first 3 races, because once we get down here to Baku, it is far enough away that we're going to have some of these other parts ready to go. So I'm pretty excited about that. As far as car development, we are still designing these. We've got side pods coming up here in 6 days. After that, we will do some. I think we'll do the front wing, right? And we'll do hours on the front wing, and we'll do hours on the chassis, and that'll be basically our parts right there, at least to get us going here at the beginning. Well, let's get to the race weekend. Let me pull up my little helper thing for practice, and let's go. I'm honestly genuinely quite excited to get into this. I was really looking forward to how we ended up last season. I mean, we got points last season. We just need to get more points this season, right? But obviously we're not going to change any parts or anything like that. So let me go do practice, and I'll do qualifying, and I will bring you guys right back. All right, considering we have 0 new parts, I actually thought qualifying went okay. We got 1 driver into Q3, which gets us that money, and we got both drivers into Q2, which gets us that money. So honestly, no real complaints about that. I mean, it does mean we're not going to get... It's going to be hard for us to get points in this first race, most likely. We're making an educated sacrifice of a few races here at the beginning to hopefully set us up for better success down the road. It's a combination of, because we're doing intense research, we're just not going to have as much money for the season. If we can skip a set of parts, then that will save us a lot of money. So sacrificing a few races here at the beginning, I think it's still the right move. I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments below if you think it's the right move or not, if we should just be grabbing whatever we can and go with that. But I feel like it's the right move to just sacrifice a little bit, save us a little bit of money, and we'll go crazy with the new parts once they come out here in a bit. So we'll find out. We'll find out if that's the right move or not. I'm hoping it is. I think it is. I think if I go with anything, I'd go with this one. It looks like. Did we do hard on all of them? I think so. I have no idea where our pit crew is going to line up with everybody else's as well. Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that strategy. And then same for you, although we might change yours up slightly. You know, let's change yours to this one, just so we're a little bit offset. Have the softer tires for when we... Actually, you're going to have less... You might have less tires because of... We might have to kind of go a little bit more like that on this middle stint. Just because you're not going to have the... What am I trying to say? Man, word's hard. You used another set of tires in Q3 that the other guy didn't, that Theo didn't. So I think we're going to do this. But what I am going to do real quick is I'm going to check this, and we're going to go with mediums. Oh, we don't have another mediums. Let's go hards just to see. I mean, there's no way this is faster, right? There's no way we can even... Yeah, there's no way. So we're going to cancel that. Never mind. Okay, we'll go with this. I think it's going to be about as good as it's going to get. considering we don't have, like I said, the same sets of tires that Theo does, but I think we can make this work just fine. Cool. I'm happy with that. And everything else looks okay. I don't think we're going to add any more fuel here. So let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Even though this first race is not going to be amazing, because again, we have 0 new parts, I'm still excited about what's going to happen here soon. I think we're going to have some amazing parts here in about 3 races. And if we get any points in this race at all, then that's just icing on the cake, right? I mean, right now we're flirting with points right now with Tsunoda, so I don't think it's impossible to dream. And it's even possible with Theo if he's got a better strategy than these other guys. He could sneak into points too. He's not like miles away from points. We just got to see where we're at. Now, obviously, these other teams are going to be developing parts too, so even though I do expect us to have some huge, amazing parts here in about 3 races, these other guys are going to have some as well. Still, I think we're going to have the better plan. Let's see what we're looking for these softs. Probably 125. Yeah, 125 for the softs, 130 for the mediums. Going to back you off a little bit. It's usually okay to push pretty hard, but I'll just back it off just a smidge just to kind of preserve things a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and go back to top up here and top up here. We'll keep pushing the fuel just a bit longer. You can definitely tell with this hard mode difficulty that the other drivers are absolutely pushing harder than they do on just normal difficulty. Because I think on normal difficulty we would have done okay. I mean, we still would have done the same in qualifying because qualifying doesn't change, but we would be able to pass them in the race itself because we just push longer, push harder than they typically do. You are still putting temperature in your tires, my friend. I don't know when we would drop it down any more than that though, because you're already starting to slip off a little bit here. We'll just leave it as is. Hopefully things clear up a little bit. Now, there is a very big gap forming between 8th and 9th, unfortunately. All right, went a little bit hard on the fuel than I meant to, but that's all right. We can recover that later. All right, I'll bring you guys back probably for the pit stops, and we'll go from there. All right, getting set up for our first pit stop with Theo here. So we'll get him scheduled up. Let's go ahead and have him push this last lap here. We can get going for him. He's probably going to pass Tsunoda, but that's okay. Get him a little bit of open space to kind of get a little bit of a better lap here before he comes in for pit. Actually, he might not pass Tsunoda. Oh, he dropped down below 30. Thought we had that scheduled almost perfectly, but I guess we're off just by a smidge. All right, Theo, let's go, buddy. Come on. Come on, pit crew. Let's start this season off really, really well. 2.5s. 2.5s. Come on. 2.5. 2.6. That's not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. Gotta do better than that. Although that was good enough for at least top 10 last season, so maybe it's still okay. Let's actually check to see if there's been a few people that pit. It is actually good enough for the top right now. Okay. Then, I mean, there's several guys that are really, really fast that haven't pit yet, so take it with a grain of salt, I suppose, but we'll see what happens here. I know we're pushing the fuel pretty hard, but we'll be able to get it back later. I'm not worried about it. All right. Drop off the fuel. Push with that. Now that the tire's warmed up. And Snowd will be coming in for his pit here very soon. Let's go back to top up and settle in here. Looking good. Bring you guys along for Tsunoda's pit stop here in just a moment. All right, Tsunoda looking all right. Theo's moving back up into 15th spot after his pit stop. Not bad. All right, let's go, Tsunoda. Let's get you in on these softs. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to wait. We're going to wait till you go at least one more lap here. That way we can maybe push those softs a little bit more than we were planning on. Let's wait till your mediums go below 35 and then we'll probably call it there. Looks like it might be... This just looks like we might gain one lap, which is fine. We might be able to do another one. You know, we're going to go ahead and schedule it out. One extra lap is going to be pretty solid. So, go ahead and schedule that now. Get him going around. I'll go ahead and have you push. Full on deploy. Let's get this. Make up some time here. I mean, just about everybody else is pit already. So, it's really just a matter of where he comes out after this pit stop. He's one of the last guys to a pit. You're good to keep pushing, my friend. You're up to 130. Alright, let's go watch Sonoda coming in here. Come on, pit crew. Come on, pit crew. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. We should be in the 2.5s, you know, a good chunk of the time, because we do have our timing set down there. Of course, there's still... Our errors are still a little bit higher than I'd like, but... Come on, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 2.51. That's pretty good. That's pretty good this early in the season. We will take that. We will take that. Surely that puts us in first. Let's go get you warmed up, topped up. Come on, surely that keeps us in first, right? Yeah, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Nobody's even close. Nice. All right, gotta be a little bit careful with these tires because we can't push them maybe the entire way. Should be able to push them a good chunk of the way. All right, I will bring you guys back when we get close to the next pit stop. All right, coming in for our next pit stop for Mr. Theo here. Well, I should say last pit stop as well. He did just get into a little bit of a crunch up, but it looks like no damage. So I'm a little surprised by that. He actually got hit by Leclerc here and knocked him pretty far back. He was actually up in 10th place at the time. So a little unfortunate that that happened. It doesn't seem like it caused too much damage, so hopefully he can get back in it here. Yeah. And then Sedota, he's going to be pitting here in just a moment. Yeah, Theo was doing good, too. I mean, they were both kind of flirting with points there for a minute. Granted, we still have one more pit stop apiece, but they're both coming out on some soft tires, so really hoping that that makes a huge difference for him. Let's go watch Theo coming in for this pit stop here.
It's incredible.
Alright, Sonoda needs to schedule his pit stop as well, so he's going to be coming out on one of these slightly used sets of tires, but should not be a problem. Full on attack, full on push, and full on deploy. Let's go. Come on, let's get another good 2.5. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 2.3. What? Alrighty then. We'll take that. Forget what I said about a 2.5. 2.3 is good. Let's go ahead and we're actually gonna come back off the fuel now. We'll just let you heat up normally because your fuel's getting a little bit tight. We can still get it back, don't get me wrong. We just got to get behind somebody. In fact, where are you at right now? You're actually behind Hulkenberg right now. Let's go ahead and just conserve right now while you're behind Hulkenberg. Alright, Sonoda is coming in for his pit. I mean, honestly, don't need anything from you. Just, I mean, another 2.5 just because we want to get back out there again, but... 2.4. Wow. Alright, we got the pit stuff figured out, guys. I'm a little bit happy with that. Alright, Sonoda is not impossibly far away from points. And he's on some really good tires right now. We're just going to go down balance. We're going to go ahead and top up. Alright, Theo, we'll get him down to about point... Well, we'll keep him where he's at. He can start pushing here a little bit more in a minute. Once he gets a little bit more on his ERS. Truth be told, he should be able to get past a couple of these guys just naturally. Let's get a little bit of a deploy out of you. Not much. Just realized I don't think we ever actually deployed with you. Once you got your tires heated up. Let's just do a quick deploy and see if we can get past some guys. Alright, come on, Sonoda. Gotta chase these guys down. What tires are they on? Mediums here. We should be faster than them. The 82s. And we're going to be faster than both of them just slightly. Not by a lot, to be fair, but a little bit. We'll see if we can catch up here. All right, we're going to catch up with Bottas here, it looks like, pretty easily. Just got to chase down a couple more to get top 10. I don't know that we will, but really top 15 is all we really get really worried about. I'm going to go ahead and put you on conserve while you're kind of right behind him. I think you'll still be able to get behind him on conserve. Meanwhile, Theo is chasing down some guys, so we'll leave you where you're at. We'll get you back to top up. Let's back off your tires just a smidge, just to kind of prolong them just a bit here. I don't know if you're going to get past him or not. It's alright. Just milk some DRS here. Okay, there we go. We got past him there, even on conserve. I think, maybe. I think we got it. Looks like we got it. Let's go back to normal here. Alright, how we looking? Theo's going to struggle to get back in top 15, unfortunately, it looks like. That crash just messed him up too much. Tsunoda, though, should be able to catch 11th. I don't know if he catches 10th. That's 10 seconds to make up, really. Don't know that he's going to be able to get that. Let's speed up here while they're kind of catching up with the guys in front of them. Come on, Tsunoda, catch this. Still got a good chunk of laps left, so that's still possible here. So at least get 11th. Bottas is right on your tail, though. Nah. I mean, we'll probably trade back and forth with Bottas here a little bit. Honestly, while we're behind Bottas, we'll conserve. Not really catching 11th place much at all, are we? Yeah. At best we'll do is catch 11th. There's no way we're catching 10th, unfortunately. Yeah, we might be able to get 16th here, it looks like. He's coming on, catching up with him. Alright, Tsunoda's back behind again. We'll get him on conserve for just a little bit. Theo, is it within DRS? We'll get him on conserve for a little bit. Tsunoda's back in front. Theo, Theo's in front again. I think we got enough fuel now. I think we're going to be good. Tsunoda's almost there. He's under 2. Man, Ocon is really quick. He's flying around there. I think Tsunoda catches the Williams car here. But I don't think he does much more than that. Alright, we got enough laps left, or a few enough laps left that we go and just go full attack and not worry about the temperature here, I think. Alright, Tsunoda did catch Williams. Should be able to get past him here. He does. I think he'll hold on to it. 5 laps, 10 seconds. I just don't think there's enough time. Theo should be able to catch 15th, I think, but it doesn't look like he is. Like, in theory, he should be able to, I guess is what I mean. But it doesn't look like an actual fact that he's making the strides that we would hope he would. I mean, Tsunoda's just not gaining ground either. Pretty much both of us are chasing down Williams car, or not Williams cars. I was going to say Williams cars because the Williams car was in front of us, but we're actually just right behind the Williams car here. I don't know if Theo catches it or not. 5 seconds. 4 laps left. I don't know if he gets this. Alright, let's go ahead and go to neutral here. Go neutral with you as well. Yeah, Tsunoda's just not going to catch. I mean, there's no way he catches 10th. I think he could try and secure 11th here towards the end. And then Theo, I just don't know if he catches this group here. Not with 3 laps to go. I don't think he does. It's okay. I mean, our cars are still not quite where we're expecting them to be once it's all said and done. So all is good. All right, 3 laps left. 2 laps left. Alright, let's go ahead and kick on the deploy on this side of things. I think we'll be alright to make it to the end that way. Where's Theo? Theo's coming around. Go ahead and have you deploy as well. See what we can do here. Snow to shape it down to 7 seconds. But just not going to be enough. Theo's down to under 3 seconds, but again, not going to be enough. It's alright. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us, but we are doing a lot of work as we speak, so I think it's all good. I mean, Theo is almost going to catch these guys. Almost. I don't know if he's going to have enough down here or not. Come on, Theo. Can you get anything here? No, it's not enough. Not enough. So close. Actually, really close to 15th. All right, well, there we go. I'm in 11th place, so we got our top 15 finish. We didn't get both drivers in top 15, but I think we only said one. I think. Watch me be wrong about that. We are down here in 7th. Obviously, we need to be 6th or higher at the end of the season to reach our current goals. We did get 1st and 2nd here, which is amazing. By a lot. By a lot. So that's the pit side of things. Got that figured out. We just got to see if we got the car stuff figured out. But again, we knew that these first 3 races were going to be a bit of a challenge for very specific reasons. What did we lose? Which performance guarantee did we lose? Did I say 2 drivers in the top 15? Maybe I did say 2 drivers in the top 15. I thought I only said 1. Oh, no. I said 1 driver in points. That's what it was. And we only missed it by 1 slot. So that we didn't actually miss that by much. We almost got a driver in points. All right, everything's passing. Looks good. Design completed for our side pods. This is our 3rd side pod. So this is the side pod we will manufacture. That should have a pretty significant boost over what we had before. Maybe not as much as I had expected, honestly, but it's still going to be pretty good. So we're definitely grab... How many are we going to do? Are we going to do more design after this, or are we going to do another round of research right away? I think we do another round of research, expecting that this is just going to be a year for points, not a year for competing for the top. So we're anticipating more research coming. So that was the side pods. Do we have hours yet? 4 days. We could just wait 4 days and go ahead and kick off the chassis and front wing. Which probably is exactly what we want to do. Because if we queue anything else up, it might overlap too much. Alternatively, we could just do the side pods and then do the front wing and chassis when a couple of these are done. So I could put some engineers into one of these. Probably both. Put a few engineers into both of them. Just to speed them up a little bit. Yeah, 21 days for all 3 of these. That'll be fine for the front wing and everything. So let's go and do another side pods. We'll save the chassis for... Well, do we? Again, how many designs are we doing? How many designs are we doing? When is the research open up? 15th of April. So it's only 2. You know what? We're not. We are going to save for these 2. Yep, we're going to save for those 2. So in that case, let's go and throw this other engineer just somewhere. Get things done a little bit quicker. And we'll get the last 2 things done here in a bit. Cool. I'm happy with that, I think. More growth on our drivers. Good to see. Theo's almost up to an 80. All right, training schedule. Again? Did we not already? Oh, I guess it's already a new month, isn't it? All right, custom. Let's see here. Cumulative. So you're only tired there. That's good. So we will continue to do gym training to get it back under 2.5. Okay, well rested here. Gym training. Still well rested. Still well rested. Goodness gracious. I'm a little confused by that. Okay, somebody mentioned that they thought that maybe the reason our pit crew was not recovering at the end of months was because of some sponsor obligations of, you know, that took up some of their time and stuff, which I think we have turned off right now for our sponsors. You know, actually, I'm gonna cancel this real quick. I'm actually kind of curious about that. Did I actually turn that off for our, is on our finances, sponsorships? Yeah, I think it's, no, it's this race hospitality. So we've only got 5 days of this. I think we had a lot more days of this last year. And so I think that's the reason why we might have had a lot of more fatigue than I expected. So, sorry, let me get back to my pit crew now. All right, we know that we can do these first 3 at least. Yeah, I have a feeling that's a big part of what was happening. All right, so we're under 2.5 now. So we can do a little bit more pit stop drills. More pit stop drills. Oh, man, goodness, for some reason the rest is all suddenly fine again, which is crazy. I will do another gym training there. And pit stop drills. Still just tired. Okay, another pit stop drill there. Pit stop drill there. Yeah, we're just tired. Wow, that's actually really well done there. I say well done. It's not like I did a lot there, but it's good to see is what I meant to say. We'll do some gym training there. Do some gym training here. Back under 2.5. Perfect. Actually, I should have checked that one before I did the second one. Okay, we are good. We are good. I thought we would be, but wanted to make sure. All right, we're back up to 2.5. Actually, probably should have done it the day before, but that's okay. Not a big deal if we mix these up a little bit. All right, back to under 2.5. All right, pit stop drills again. Still good here. Still good here. Still just tired. Okay, looks good. Looks pretty good. We're just barely over 2.5 when we get to race day, but I think that's pretty solid. And then again, we'll go ahead and go with cumulatively what's going to give us the best or lowest chance of mistakes leading up to this. Actually, we'll probably just get the rest of these filled out, come to think of it. So here we'll go gym training. Here we'll go gym training. More gym training. All right, that looks good. I don't know, the strategy seems to be working. So far, so good. Pit stop drills there and there. All right, now we can see what's cumulatively right there. We're at minus 0.83. 1.15. It's probably going to be wheel gun still, right? I mean, the wheel gun just seems to make the biggest difference by far. So getting this capped out is probably exactly what we just need to do. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go continue. Next race is in 7 days. Still no new parts, obviously. We could have crafted some, but we definitely chose not to for a reason. All right, we can go ahead and start developing one of our new things. We don't have any engineers. We can bring somebody back. That's not a problem. Let's grab one from here. Not a problem. All right, design. We'll start with the front wing. And again, we're just going to do half the hours here. And half the hours here. Cool. Looks good. And front wing will be... This will be our intense front wing as well. Low speed. Medium speed and airflow front. And not forgetting to drop the lifespan. Like we did for one part. Pretty big boost. Pretty significant boost here, right? We'll do just one engineer. We'll do intense. And let you roll. Cool. Happy with all that. And in 17 days, we'll queue up the chassis. And as these start finishing up, we'll start queuing up our developments. So actually, we will have a part for this next one, won't we? Won't we have a side pod? Or will we not? We'll have one side pod. All right, I think we're going to do the same performance guarantees. One driver there, two drivers here. I think we can probably swing that. One driver, I'll just say one driver top 15. Just to get us a little bit of money here. And everything else looks good. And let's go ahead and make sure our cars do have... who are we going to give it to? Probably Sonoda. Sonoda's still probably just the better driver, right? We'll give him the new front wing. Not a massive boost, but pretty... I mean, not a massive boost for the entire car, I should say. But a pretty big boost for this one car here, right? Yeah, I mean, we're moving up 12 slots. Which is insane. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good boost, honestly. We're up to 8th and 9th for his car, it looks like. Yeah, engine cooling's up to 5th. Top speed's last place, though. How is top speed last place and we went up 3 kilometers per hour from last year? That's crazy. Well, I mean, we'll get that back eventually, but wow. All right, to the race weekend.
We're here in Jeddah, where the tension...
All right, let me go do practice and qualifying, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Mixed results here, I would say. I mean, Sonoda got into Q3 again. 10th place, but still Q3. Theo got last place, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. I'm not sure if he got stuck behind somebody. I can't imagine that Sonoda is that much better of a driver with only one part difference between them, right? He's only got the side pods between him and Theo. That's the only difference, and somehow he's already a full second faster. It's possible, I suppose, actually more than a second. Sonoda had a really good Q1, Q2. Actually, his Q3 was terrible. Had he done his Q1 or Q2, he would have been 9th, but I'm not that worried about that. Yeah, I just don't know about Theo. It's kind of strange, but we did lose a little bit of money there, unfortunately, for Theo's side of things, but we got the money from the Q3 thing again, so I don't know. It is what it is. We will just move on with our lives and just trust that once we get new parts for both drivers that things will get a lot different. At least hopefully. If they don't, then I'm wrong, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And that's just the way it is. It's possible because I haven't experienced a season 2 yet, right? With the hard mode difficulty. So it's possible the rest of the AI is just developing significantly better than I expect. So we'll find out. Probably something like this. We'll plug that in temporarily. Something like that. I mean, we might do... I'm just going to do that for now. But I may do another pit stop here. Do you have an extra set of sauce? You do. Honestly, hard soft would probably be fine. Actually, you might even be able to do soft, medium soft. Come to think of it. Basically, just like we did in the last race. Yeah. Let's try that. I'm guessing this is going to be 3 seconds faster? 7 seconds faster. All right, we'll go with that. Gives us a couple extra pit stops, too. Some opportunities to do better there. You guys are far enough apart that I will actually just give you the same strategy this time. I think that'll be fine. I mean, if you guys get close together again, I guess we'll adjust at that point, but not expecting that. Didn't we have you down to 39, Theo? Thought we did, but not really seeing a 30. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, there's got to be 39 here somewhere. All right, we'll go with that. Both of those look good. Driver options all set in. We're not going to change the parts or anything like that. I'm not going to put on like brand new parts until we get our new, you know, aerodynamic parts. We're not going to change out the engines or anything like that yet. So we'll go with this. Let's go. Be nice to steal a few points here while we're still kind of playing it safe for these first couple of races. I mean, it's very possible I'm playing it too safe. Maybe I should have crafted a couple parts, but honestly, I think it's going to work out.
You have energy?
We just... Oh, I didn't mean to go 16. We just need to get top 6 this season and still do a bunch of research to even set us up even better for next season. So, all right, I'll bring you guys back for the pit stops. All right, both pit stops coming up now. Let's get you scheduled for your mediums. Theo actually just barely... I don't know why. I've managed his temperature pretty well. I mean, I haven't even been pushing. I've been going on 4 for almost the entire time, and still he dipped low. His smoothness is just not great. So let's get him across the line here. Well, I mean, he'll just have to do what it is. I mean, it's nothing we can do about it.
Okay.
I will go ahead and push him attack here, though. Let's just try to get something back here. He's still in last place. He is not. I mean, he's not just in last place. He's in last place and he's been falling back, and that's not because of the tires. Tires just flipped under, so he's legitimately slower than all these other cars. How is Sonoda with one part that much different? I don't understand. I guess it's a really good part, apparently. Alright, we'll watch Sonoda first because he'll be the first in. I mean, there's obviously a big enough gap here that unless there's a mistake, we'll be fine. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I mean, this lap, I get it. He's going to be slow this lap because he went under 30, but up until now, no idea why he's falling behind so much. All right, come on, pit crew. We gotta get some time back here. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. That is not 2.5. And that actually is going to delay Theo, isn't it? No, okay, didn't delay Theo. There's a 2.6. Yeah, I don't know why that one was so slow. It's so bad. Thankfully, it did not delay Theo, but yeah, that's rough. One top up here. Top up here. Got a couple more chances to make that up, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Something just feels a bit off with Theo today. Again, it may just be the one part he's missing, but that just seems crazy that one part between him and Sonoda would make that much of a difference. I don't know, I'm pushing here. There's not much to push. Once he gets recharged here, though, he'll get it push a little bit longer. And we'll just calm him down here in just a moment. That's probably good. Didn't get much out of it, but something. All right, I'll bring you guys back for the last pit stop. All right, we're coming up on scheduling Theo's pit stop. He's up to 13th now. Of course, he does still have a pit stop ahead of him. So, you know, take that for what you will. Let's go ahead and go attack. Go ahead and go push. So I'm just going to go one more lap here. Full deploy. Get you a pit stop for your softs. And let's see if we can get something here. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this. 13th and 10th. I mean, we're back there, but again, we're about to pit one more time. And will these softs be enough to get us kind of caught back up in the mix of things? Honestly, if we got both drivers top 15, I'd probably be pretty happy with that. Got one driver top 15, I could accept that, I guess. Maybe it's the best way to put it. Sonoda across the line yet? He's about to cross the line. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and schedule yours. Go full attack, full push, full deploy, and schedule you on your softs as well. Cool. All right, let's go. On Theo. Fast pit stop, guys. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Although he's already gotten a 2.5, hasn't he? So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 2.7. Okay. I'll be looking on pit stop right now. So Theo's got the fastest one so far, but we need to get another fast one from Sonoda for more than one reason. I mean, we need it just because he needs a redo from that 4-second one for sure. And we just need to get him out faster so he has a chance of actually getting into top 15 at the very least. All right, so Theo's going to push here. I mean, he's going to be able to catch a few guys. There's not a huge gaps here, so it's not impossible for him to get up to 15th. He's only got to make up, what, 15 seconds? It's a lot of time, though. I mean, 50 seconds, I say only got to make up 15 seconds. 50 seconds is a lot, but he is on some very, very fresh, fast tires, so we'll see what he can do. All right, let's go back and look at Sonoda here. Two-4. Okay, at least we got the pit crew in a good place. We're going to get top 2 for that again. That's something. So Sonoda's down to 17th. Obviously, got a lot of work ahead of him as well. Speed up here while we're kind of getting caught up. I think Sonoda gets top 15 at least. I don't know that Theo gets top 15. It is what it is. We just need one top 15, right? To get our points. Our money. I mean, again, we're on some very, very fast tires right now. I think we just push these all the way to the end, though. I don't think we even worry about the temperature on this last stint here. All right, there's Sonoda getting past 16th. He's got 7 seconds to catch up with Bottas here. But if he catches up with Bottas, all these guys are really close together. And maybe he can leapfrog past him one by one. I keep a little bit of eye on the fuel, but I think for now we're okay. Now Theo's stuck behind Piastri, who's got a DRS here in a moment. Can he sneak past him? He does. Get past one. Can he get past the other one? No. Oh, he temporarily got past him. He was not able to hold on to it, unfortunately, though. That's unfortunate. Come on, Tsunoda. Chase down Bottas here. Come on, buddy. Come on, Theo. Hold on. Gotta get past Hulkenberg. Alright, Tsunoda is right on Bottas' tail. He'll be able to get DRS in the section, although Bottas also has DRS. Again, Tsunoda's on some very, very fast tires. Man, what is up with Theo's smoothness? My goodness, he is just draining tire so fast. Alright, come on, Tsunoda. But I wasn't able to get something there, unfortunately. Getting stuck behind these guys is really going to make it harder for us, obviously. Okay, he got past Bottas, so at least he's top 15 at the moment. He should be able to get past Magnussen on this. Yep, there he goes. Can he catch these other guys? I think he can catch them. I just don't think he catches 11th. I think he get 12th. Maybe. I don't know if Theo gets top 15. He's still got a lot of ground to catch up. It's not impossible. My goodness, Theo. You gotta back off. What is going on with your smoothness, my friend? You gotta check that. I mean, Tsunoda's fine. Theo is just destroying some things, some tires over here. Come on, Theo, get past those guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, Theo moved up to 17th. He's got a long ways to go to catch 15th. I don't know that he does. Tsunoda's catched up with 13th. He's got these two guys right in his sights. Can even go watch him here a little bit. Not easy going to get past both of these guys at the same time. Oh, good move there. Look at that. Look at that. Good move. I mean, 10 seconds is way too much to catch 11th. But 12th, I mean, again, no new parts. Not terrible. Theo just needs to drop down to standard, apparently, because I'm not sure if he's going to make... What is going on with his... Like, Tsunoda's cooking his tires, and he's only dropped a little bit. Theo is 5 degrees cooler, and has just destroyed his tires. I don't understand. Did he... I don't think he spun or anything. We would have noticed that, I think. I don't think Theo gets top 15, but Tsunoda at least got top 15, got us some money. Again, this season's not starting off... I was hoping it would start off a little bit better, and then when we got the new parts, it would just be like, whoa, we're guaranteed points. Right now, we're not even, you know, I was hoping we'd be flirting with points a little bit more than this. I mean, it's obvious that the other teams just did a really good job of development. And obviously, they already have new parts on their cars as well, too, so not super surprising there, I suppose. Yeah, we'll take a look at your smoothness here in a minute. I thought your smoothness was a little bit better than that, but maybe not. And if we're not training smoothness, we probably need to start training smooth, because that is just garbage there. Alright, let's go ahead and just full deploy. We'll see what we can get here. We probably need to go conserve just for a bit to make sure it gets back green. There we go. All right, guys, come on. Theo, can you get 16th at least? I don't think you can. I mean, I guess once we come around for this final lap, we can just have him attack. See if we can get something here. Oh, you got past Bottas there. I'm going to have you attack. Push just a smidge here. That's about all we can do. I mean, Theo made it up to... Let's go watch him. He made it up to 15th after all.
Over the finish line.
I mean, two top 15s again with only one new part between them. I think we can actually be pretty happy with that. We have so many new parts coming, and they're going to be massive upgrades, for at least for us. Now, it's again still possible that the rest of the teams have enough upgrades where our massive upgrades just kind of are mediocre at that point. But I don't know. I'm still hoping that it's going to be a huge win for us overall. And I think it's still the right move to not craft parts that we just don't need right now. I mean, and what I mean by that is that we're going to basically use for a couple races, and then we're going to trade them in for other parts. So we're still in 7th. I mean, again, an Alpine is not impossibly far away. Got first and second there, which is amazing. Keep that going, please. So our pit crew stuff is working out perfectly. Lost a little bit of money there, but we also gained some money. So a good chunk of money from other performance stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but we'll have to be a little more cautious with some of our performance guarantees, I guess. I just can't imagine Theo getting in Q, not even getting into Q2. I was not expecting that. I don't care about the design center. We're not paying $1 million for that. We're trying to save money here. So I think we're going to be running into potential cost cap stuff with all of the intense research that we're doing. I haven't checked our facilities in a while. Just want to make sure everything looks okay. We do need to get these probably refurbished. Do I care about upgrading this? I mean, it does give them a little bit more. You know what? Why not? It's not that bad, and it does help a little bit. Obviously, this one can only refurbish. Everything else we'll just leave it as is for now. Cool. All right, that's it. 2 races in. Again, not amazing finishes. No points yet. But we've only got one more race before we start getting some of these, more of these parts coming in, right? We got some coming in. We'll have both cars have side pods by the next race. And both cars will have, well, no, both cars won't have these other ones yet. But the race after that, we will definitely have underfloor, rear wing, and suspension on, I think, both cars at that point. So we got some good stuff coming still. Pretty excited about all that. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Just one more race of painfulness, and then we'll go from there. But we'll go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, up next we will have Melbourne, and then the big one, Baku. Obviously, that's the one we're hoping that we just show up and just kill it. And if we don't, I guess that we'll know. But we'll find out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.